I got guys covered here. I'm not good.
Call the meeting to order, special meeting to order. Would you please join me in reciting the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. There's one purpose for the meeting, and that is to repass in a version that the state wants a special county tax, occupational tax for public safety resolution. So Augie, would you please call the roll for attendance?
Certainly. Luddington.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Lorenzen.
Here.
Farnham.
Here.
Chittick.
Here.
Voigt.
Here. Okay, Augie, do you have anything you want to say, or?
Well, yeah, I would like to let you know that last Monday at this time, basically after the meeting, I scanned and sent in to the Department of Revenue what we had just passed, the resolution, the certification of the results, and asked him to just take a look over just to make sure we were good to go. And he replied back that this won't work because we omitted the exemption or the exceptions to the tax. So, which would be transportation, or vehicles, and food, certain food items.
And drugs.
And drugs. And although we referenced the statute in that resolution, it wasn't spelled out right in plain sight. So he said, just use this sample ordinance and you'll be good to go. So we took that sample ordinance and we made it our own. All we did was insert Edgar County and 1%, and all the language is there. Get it submitted by April 30th, which I'm going to overnight it when we get done here today, so they'll have it tomorrow. I'll email them a copy, and we should be good to go. So.
And the certificates, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Motion to approve?
So I just got a question. So
Yeah.
that, what's, so this and this go together then? In other words, I don't see where it mentions what's exempt on
I don't
this.
see it
Well, it does.
Where?
Where?
Now, do you have one at the top? Should say at the top, ordinance number.
It doesn't say, it's just blank.
It doesn't say what's exempt.
Okay. Now, gentlemen,
Sorry, I wanna make sure.
you should have an ordinance
Yeah.
at the
Where
top.
it says anything exempted.
Well, in the first paragraph it does. It doesn't say this is exempt. 1, transportation. 2, you've got to. It's in the language.
Okay.
Other than personal
Yeah.
property titled or registered,
Yes.
okay?
Okay, did you see that?
Yeah, it's in the first paragraph, the second line.
Personal property titled or registered with.
Other than personal property title.
At retail in this
Yeah.
county.
And then when you go down, as far as the food part of it, that is embedded in the occupation tax.
Provisions of section.
The Retailer's Occupation Tax Act and the Service Occupation Tax Act.
Okay.
That's where you're gonna find the food things.
This is their
This is their
deal,
ordinance.
what they sent us.
That's what, so I guess my question is, it's referencing this.
No, he just put it in there for you to
Alright,
have,
alright,
okay?
okay.
I'm sorry, the second page, or the other thing that I sent you that's separate, which was stapled, is that P-tax page from the Department of Revenue.
Okay.
That is that's the marketing flyer, if you will. It's just a reference guide.
Okay.
It's not, we're not making it part of the ordinance because it's already written by statute into the ordinance.
Okay.
That is more for your reference, it's more of a Q&A paper.
All right.
It was to refresh your memory about it.
And that's all that was, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Any other
That's a
questions?
good question, Andy, thank you for raising it, and you know,
So, not to beat the proverbial dead horse, but, so the language on the flyer is basically summarizing the state code, which is referenced in this paragraph here.
yes, sir, that's correct.
Motion? Andy moves,
Second.
Derek seconds, further discussion. When you're ready, call the roll.
I've got a question.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
Coming to the meeting, I had a question on if we didn't pass it now, if we passed it next month, when it would be in effect, and in reading this
It would be, we wouldn't get any funds till January, after January.
okay, and when we passed when it passed on the ballot, it didn't say when it had to be took into effect, correct?
No. But it was in all of our literature, because no, it was not on the ballot when it had to take effect.
Okay.
Those are the rules and regulations of revenue.
And then also, have we did pass stuff for the tax anticipation?
Yes,
So if we have to borrow at some point in time.
we've already borrowed.
We've already borrowed the 500,
I don't know how much we borrowed, but we've already borrowed.
okay. All right,
And if we don't, another reason to do this, we will have no history on what's available, in other words, to do any budget work either.
okay. To know
And-
what
Yeah,
income we're.
yeah, we'll have no,
Anticipate,
plus, we expect the sales tax to take a hit
right,
because of the COVID-19 to begin with, so.
all right. I have some other concerns, but I'll just pass on those for now. So no more questions.
Augie?
Ludington,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Bruner,
With reservation, and since we need money for the jail, I'll vote yes.
Lorenzen,
Yes.
Farnham,
Yes.
Chittick,
No.
Voigt.
Yes. That was the only purpose for our meeting today. I did want to let you know that the Health Department ESDA report is out. We've conducted 76 tests. 73 have come back negative, and there are no positive tests. The 3 that are outstanding we're just waiting for them to return. There's currently, I think, just 6 counties in Illinois that are fortunate enough not to have any. So, there you go.
Yet we're still quarantined.
I think you might want to, if you get a chance, give Jay or Derek a call at the jail if you want to see the lighting's done. I did that, last Friday, I think I went in and took a look at everything, and my gosh,
It looks good.
the chuck holes are in now. A lot of the stuff. What, Carl? At any rate,
Yeah.
So painting is not quite complete yet? Still
no,
doors
they've
and
got to.
showers?
You didn't like the chuck holes? Okay,
I got one in my yard.
Not
First Street
necessary.
has one.
they're not
They're
necessary.
already there.
Oh, you mean in the new part?
Yeah. Go ahead and finish that.
No, I just said that,
Yeah.
I'm sure they would, I would call first, don't just show up, because they might not be there, or they may be in the middle of stripping the floors, and I think they're pretty well stripped and doing a lot of things there, so I did want to let you know that the Department of Corrections has in fact agreed that they will, hey Derek? Oh, I guess he needs to sign. That they will be available at a call to come down and do their inspection. We're not gonna have to wait till after the Department of Corrections no longer has COVID-19 restrictions on their travel, so they will be available. The sheriff's office and the insurance company are in touch with each other and getting them information and all the things preliminarily they need so that they can move forward once they're able to travel. Okay? Carl?
Something that at our next meeting that we need to start the conversation is property taxes. When they're gonna come out, penalties, are we gonna, we need to have discussion. I've had some conversations with small businesses that have been shut down.
Right.
They say, here, we've been shut down, and then
Right.
another month, the governor's done it for another month. How are we gonna pay our property taxes? People on unemployment, I've talked to a person yesterday that is being, works at a plant south of town, being messed with, 1 to 3 days a week, it's messing up the unemployment. How am I gonna pay my house? So we need to start that conversation.
Can that be on the agenda, Augie? And I'll make sure that we talk to Don so that he is here. He may already have some things that he can tell you that he knows that we can do when we can't do. That would be the one to talk to.
But I think that's
Yes,
gonna be hard for some people.
absolutely.
This summer's very hard. That's all.
Can I follow up with that?
Yeah.
I've talked with Dina about the property taxes,
Mhm.
and she's waiting for the green light to meet again, because the Board of Review has, I think, 5 or 6 hearings. And once she gets the hearings done, then she can totally complete her assessment. And once that's done, then she basically hands it off to my office to start inputting all the tax information. So that's where the hang-up is at this point, so.
Boy, that's something totally new. I told her and gave her the go-ahead to do whatever she needed to do it on time.
Okay.
And just to separate, so I've gotta get over there. This is brand new to me.
Well, this has been a week ago or so that I've heard that, and I've not heard anything to the contrary, so.
I
I'm
heard
not
it
meaning to
was
speak out of
ready
order.
for you,
Okay.
okay? So
So,
I'll-
good, we need to, good,
I need to
We'll find
take a
out.
waltz over there and find out, because nothing would prevent the Board of Review. They could always get this courtroom and do whatever they need to do and get this going, if they haven't done it,
got it.
okay? Thank you though geez, I'm glad you said something. Yes,
I changed the subject, but, there was a, doctor came in over the weekend, set up a cancer test for the virus, and, a guy from Paris went over to be tested. It cost him $75, and supposedly he got his result in 15 minutes. Well, there's no way they have a test right now that is that fast, so someone wants to give you a test for a virus, don't do it.
Well, there was on Dunbar, on Third Street, the
Yeah.
police raided this one, it was
That's
a
what I'm talking
sham.
about.
These guys were charging $75 for a test, they weren't connected with anybody.
There's
You're
no
clear.
test except what,
We saw the police around there when we went by, didn't think why, but they.
you wanna know the name of the guy from Paris that went over there?
People will be
okay.
testing people.
Anything else to come before the meeting? Entertain a
Oh,
motion.
one other thing, Andrew is like better, so.
You what?
Andrew,
Andrea's better.
yeah. I talked to her the other day, so she's back working full time. and doing all right, so.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Andy, I'm sorry. Derek moves, Andy seconds. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. Thank you. Don't forget, whoever made the motion and second and so forth, we need to sign that.